Want to check in with Storm Tracker meteorologist Carson Meredith right now. We are tracking rain as we're speaking.
And that rain may become something much more concerning overnight.
We will have the chance, at least a few of us, for some freezing rain later this evening and overnight tonight. But your main focus heading out the door is plain rain, but a good bit of it. Another view of the Way 31 Storm Tracker early warning radar network. Just some light to moderate rainfall here in the Huntsville metro. I'm going to zoom in on northeast Alabama. That's where we have the leading edge of heavier rain that's just now moving through Scottsboro for the time being, right along US 72. That rain also moving right along the Madison-Marshall County line. So if you're near Grant and eventually Guntersville, Arab, Boaz, and Albertville, you're going to be seeing all this rain move through over the next hour or two. And this rain will stay with us throughout the morning drive. Just give yourself an extra 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes getting out the door this morning. That's the view of the Way 31 Skycam network. Roads are obviously wet, but if there's any good news with this rain, it's actually helped our dense fog a little bit. Still quite murky in Guntersville where that rain has not arrived just yet, but note the temperature difference too. It's 52 in Marshall County and we're down to 38 in the Shoals. Much colder air is also moving in as the boundary responsible for all of this rain this week is moving a little further to the south, and those temperatures just aren't going to warm up a whole lot today. We'll be lucky if we get back into the mid 40s. We'll have a break in the rain past 9 o'clock this morning, maybe one or two pop-up showers, that's all. Our next wave of rain, if you will, arrives later on this evening, closer to 5, 6 o'clock tonight, and with that wave of rain later on tonight is when we have the chance for some freezing rain too. Let me walk you through your road conditions over the next couple of days. Obviously, this morning is going to be a mess with those wet roads and some fog still lingering. We'll get a bit of dry time this afternoon before that rain returns tonight, with the most concern for ice staying just to our north, but we could have some freezing rain sneak into our coverage area too. Looking ahead to Wednesday, most of the roads will be fine tomorrow morning, but bridges and overpasses in particular could be a little slick. Let's go through future radar. This is noon today, one or two showers. Nothing as widespread as what we're dealing with right now. Here comes our next wave of rain. Note the time, 5 o'clock this evening, starting out as plain rain, but as those temperatures continue to drop, you see that freezing rain in pink trying to sneak into our southern Tennessee counties. Where that freezing line ends up tonight is going to be critical in what type of precipitation you see. You notice some of those freezing rain try to sneak into Lauderdale, Limestone counties, and it's not out of the question here on Montesano and the higher terrain of Jackson County if we saw some of that freezing rain as well. Fortunately, this is a narrow window to see freezing rain. By 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, all the precipitation is gone, rain, freezing rain, whatever it might be. But look at those forecast lows tonight. Follow that freezing line right around 32 degrees in Athens and the Shoals, stretching up to Fayetteville. That's where we have the best chance to at least see a light coating of ice, mainly on those elevated surfaces, bridges and overpasses in particular. So if you're in southern Tennessee, if you're in Lauderdale County, Limestone County, let's say from Athens up to the state line, here on Montesano, maybe in Jackson County too, we'll have to be on the lookout for some bridges and overpasses that could have a few slick spots overnight tonight and tomorrow morning. Everybody else will see plain rain and the roads will just stay wet for the Wednesday morning drive. Quite a complex setup over the next few days. 7-day forecast shows more rain sticking around, especially Wednesday night into Thursday. But we finally dry things out on Friday, and this weekend looks great with a good bit of sun and highs back in the 50s.
It's like we just have